Back to John Revita. Sechembe Sadiq. Go to Fredison. Ball down to Ibrahim Simbe. Tries to control. Taken down by Chigundu at not far. Magambo Peter. Martin Kiza onto the run here by Kampala Province. Denied access here by Kabona Edward. Player down here by Bukedi Province, and that is Kalanda Frank for you, Machete. Former player here for Express Football Club. And not forgetting Police FC in the Uganda Premier League. Down to the bench, to the Bukedi Province bench. Throwing down for a Kampala Province, a Derek Ngobi, central defender down there for Soitiro Bright Stars. Martin Kiza looking for Sematimba Titus. Ball down to Ngovi. Chigundu. And again Travis. Chigundu Arthur with a cross. Ball taken on by a Goto Fredson. Goffin Orioth pushed away here by his teammate to the AC Villa side. Travis Mutiava, assistant coach to the Kampala Province side. Chiwanuka Paul. Referee Adel Gracias Opio taking charge of some games in the starter in the Uganda Premier League, not forgetting the Uganda Cup. In the season that was, Sadiq Sechembe takes it down looking for Nsimbe. Goalkeeper is a touch here by Derek Query. Could launch it away looking for Martin Kiza. Seconded to Benson. Magambo. Musoke Majid back to Magambo Peter. Machete. John Revita. Goffin Orioth. Goffin Orioth here for Bukedi Province, looking for space down to Goto Fredson. Goto. Sadiq Sechembe. Sechembe Sadiq pushed away down. Just right to the touchline here to the Bukedi Province FC Tekinico area. Freak down here for Bukedi Province. Richard Basangwa, player for Kampala Province and Gaddafi Football Club. Former at Vipers. Free kick here boy Bukedi. Sechembe taken down by Salimosa. Good defending down for the Kampala side. Edward Kabona. Pressure here from Martin Kiza. Some bit of the heavy touch onto down to that. A good run from Kampala Province, but finally Bukedi Province have a breather to take it on. A quarter hour played, still goalless between Bukedi Province and Kampala Province at the Boma grounds in Butaleja district. Eastern part of Uganda, Butaleja having 7 districts, but of course not forgetting Bukedi, I beg your pardon. 7 districts are down that are played into this Bukedi Province. Budaka, Busia, Butaleja, Butebo, Chibuku Palace, are not forgetting Tororo, are the 7 districts to play into the Bukedi Province side. So player coming in from the 7 districts will be converging, and the cream de la cream will be picked away and come represent at the Bukedi side. Goto, Nsimbe, or Dong Matthew tries to shoot in from a short bit of the range, but unlucky. The ball goes begging. The Fufa Deputy CEO in charge of football, Mr. Dekolas Kiza, and the chairman, Kampala Regional Football Association, Mr. Idrissa Kasalirwe. Good game it was here, and good chance down for the Bukedi Province side. Not forgetting the Kampala district having some 5. Kawempe Alubaga Machinde Nakawa Central. Some to mention into the Kampala district aside that are buying in for the top slots into the Kampala province side. Players into the names of Kabona Edward. Tahomera. Secondly, down to Sechembe. Bitsai Basangwa. Down to Goto. Goto Fredson here for Bukedi province. Played in the final in the last session of the Fufa drum. Game that was played at the Akibua Stadium in Lira district when Bukedi lost down to actually from the kicks onto the penalty mark. That was a 5-3. Actually clinching their first title of the Fufa drum. Travis Mutiaba. Energy by Sali Musa. Good passing it is here, but foul down here. That is a Mutiaba Travis. Coaches coaching into the Fufa drum must be at least a minimum qualification. That would be a CAFC license. Goffin going in for some bit of the space. Denied by Mutiaba Travis. Again Mutiaba. Basangwa controls. Salimusa. Sematimba Titus. Back down to Derek Ngovi. Kampala province. Sematimba again. Looking down to Martin Kiza. Ball cleared away by Benson Tahomera. Odong Matthew. Sematimba Titus. Travis Mutiaba. Pushed the other way. Looks to be thrown down here for a Kampala province side. Again Travis. Chigundu Arthur. Hit away by Benson Tahomera. Musoke Majid plays it down. Derek Ngobi intervenes away. Derek Query. Isalumu clears. Looking for Basangwa. Again Richard Basangwa here for Kampala province. Travis back to Basangwa. Lays it down. Martin Kiza. Sematimba Titus. Again Sematimba. Ball taken out by Kabona Edward. Titus Sematimba controls. Chance down here by Martin Kiza. Good cross by Kiza Martin. Cleared away down here by Goto. That was a top-notch defending here from the Bukedi province side. Stations coming in from the Gafa Chikomeko Abe to the Bukedi province side. Peter Magambo. Adong Matthew. Down looking for Nsimbe Ibrahim. To the here from Nsimbe Ibrahim. 20 played. Bukedi province 0. Kampala province 0. The Fufa drum celebrating our ancestry live on Fufa TV. Your home of Ugandan sport. The first game of this third edition I played at the Boma grounds in Butaleja district. Chance down here to Martin Kiza by Peter Magambo. That was energy without control from the machete guy, Peter Magambo. Player for KCCA Football Club. Again Kampala province with a chance here, leaving that ball away to the young lad Mutiaba Travis, summoned to the national team that's preparing in for Tanzania in the CHAN qualifiers. Travis Mutiaba, Martin Kiza, not forgetting Sematimba Titus, John Revita, to mention but a few players are summoned in for the CHAN born team. Free kick down here by the Kampala province side. Travis Mutiaba Kampala province looking for a leeway into the first half. Travis lays it down. Chance for Kampala. And again a close chance here. Onto that closest angle for the Kampala province. The defender, Derek Ngobi, was caught totally unawares. Good chance there for the Bana Kampala. That would have been a very best of a chance. Good ball, it was feared from the young lad. Flicked away by Derek Ngobi. But again, Basangwa and Chigundu Arthur denied the chance to put that ball into the back of the net. Simple it was, but again poorly controlled by the central defender, Ngobi Derek. John Revita, Bukedi province. Touch from Salim Musa. Good turn from Martin Kiza. Sematimba. Martin Kiza. Martin Kiza runs. Just again from Martin Kiza. Looking for space to cross. Crosses the ball. Touchdown here by Benson Tahomera. Down is the corner for the Kampala province side. Assistant coach Paul Chuanoka, formerly at Bright Stars. Corner here for a Travis Mutiaba, player for Soccer Club Villa and a student. Travis Mutiaba with the corner. Taken down here by Benson Tahomera again. Will be going in for another bit of the corner down here by the young lad Amutaba Travis. Mutiaba, 23 played, still goalless between Bukedi province and Kampala province. Corner from the young lad. Chance here for Kampala. Can they find the back of the? Oh no! Ball taken down by Peter Magambo. Fredson Agoto Nsimbe tries to pass that ball away down to Odong Matthew. Mutiaba Travis, Sematimba Titus. Taken down by Isalumu. Again Mutiaba tries to look for Sematimba Titus. Looking for that bit of the combination. Good corner from the young lad Mutiaba. Missed header here from again Derek Ngobi, the central defender. Actually, two chances in the space of just only 2 minutes here into this game by the same player, Derek Ngobi. You're live on Fufa TV, your home of Ugandan sport. The Fufa drum celebrating our ancestry. The sound of the drum live from the Boma grounds in the district of Butaleja, in the eastern part of Uganda. Bukedi province 0, Kampala province 0. Chigundu Arthur. Sematimba. Salim Musa takes that ball away. Monobi. Too easy for Derek Wure. Taking no chances. Tanya from Basangwa tries to control that ball, but again blocked into the way by Sadiq Sechembe. Second down for Kampala province side. Basanga Richard played for the national under-20 side that was beaten by Ghana onto the finals of the AFCON Under-20 that were held in Mount Rainier side. Again, Uganda losing to Ghana by 2 goals to in that street final. You're going to be coming second. It's corner down here for the Kampala province. Travis Mutiaba coming in for this corner. Can Kampala find the back of the net here? Chance again taken down by Benson Tahomera. Ball laid back. Controlled away by the young lad, Travis Mutiaba. Salim Musa. Monobi. Good defending here by Majid. Monobi Emmanuel. Referee there, Odonga Shopio. So we'll be going in for the official water break after playing in down into the hot temperatures into this sunny afternoon at the Boma grounds here in Butaleja district. It's still goalless between Bukedi province and Kampala province. You're live on Fufa TV, your home of Ugandan sport, the sound of the Fufa drum, the third edition, and of course celebrating our ancestry. Remember, we'll be coming back at 4 p.m. with Lango versus Ankole at the Akibwa grounds in Lira. And the game will be live on Fufa TV. And tomorrow yet again, action will be coming yet back. Bugisu taking on Sebe at 2 p.m. and Bale Stadium. Not forgetting Busoga up against Teso Province. That will be 4 p.m. live on Fufa TV. That will be in Iganga, Saza grounds. That is Peter Magambo quenching his thirst. And the goalkeeper, second Andrew. The players to mention here to the Bukedi province side, likes of Julius Poloto, who plays with KCCFC in the Star Times Uganda Premier League. Nelson Senka took there for Kampala province. Dong Matthew played for Kampala University in the University Football League. Koto Fredson, that's the referee there for you. The man taking charge of the proceedings today in the first game of the Fufa drum for the third edition. Opio Del Gracious. Fufa TV will be relaying live all games of the Fufa drum starting today to the final day of the Spirit tournament. The goalkeeper Derek Kure, captain there for a Kampala province side. The back to business. Travis Mutiaba, good defending by John Rivita. Some bit of the clumsy tackle here from Peter Magambo down to the young lad Travis Mutiaba. Free kick down here for a Kampala province again. Travis Mutiava and Martin Kiza. Martin Kiza pleading down to the referee. That challenge onto Travis Mutiava's face, and of course the referee says no way, that would be a freak, but of course no near to any caution to the Bukedi side player. Martin Kiza and the young lad planning onto this would be retaken. Bukedi province are coached by Chikomeko Abe. Martin Kiza and Travis Mutiaba have something to cook here to the Kampala province side. Looking down to the 30 played, half an hour still goalless between Bukedi and Kampala province. Martin Kiza. Chance here for Martin Kiza. Good chance away Kampala. Derek Ngobi. Night access. Basangwa shoots away, blocked down here by Tahomera Benon. And again a chance. Chigundu Arthur. Good defending by Kabona Edward. Again, good chance here for the visitors today. The fourth chance of the game into the first stanza here at the Butaleja grounds. Again by Basango Richard. And two by the central defender Derek Ngobi. Denied by the goalkeeper and once the defender. Derek Ngobi clears the ball away. Tahomera down the Basangwa, and again Basangwa pushed away. In Bukedi, a province will be playing down for this advantage. Tahomera Benson. So they signed in for Bullfc, and they're preparing in for the CAF Confederations games that are ahead of them. Don Matthew, player down here for Bukedi province. Quite enough played at the Boma grounds in Butaleja, where of course Bukedi are taking part into the first game of the third edition of the Fufa drum, but again hosting Kampala, Bana Kampala. It's the Fufa drum celebrating our ancestry down here in Butaleja, deep down here in the eastern part of Uganda. Assistant Gaffer Paul Chiwanuka to the Kampala side. He's been working along with Fred Kajoba, a great friend to Fred Kajoba, and of course a workmate. To the Viper side, Goffin, Sadiq Sechembe. Peter Magambo, a bit of the bad defending here. Sematimba Titus. Good chance for Kampala to take it on. Done by Senkatuka. Back to Sematimba. Again Sematimba. Martin Kiza. Good ball it is. Monobi, Emmanuel, keeper second out of his line. Takes that ball away. Goto. Simbe to Magambo. Touch from Sematimba. Down to the young lad. Travis Mutiaba. Travis again. Sematimba. Lays the ball down to Nelson Senka. Took again for Kampala Province. Sematimba Titus runs away. Good defending from Odong Matthew. Matthew Odong tries to find Simbe Ibrahim. Good defending the win by Salimusa. Chigundu Atha lays the ball down, but finally a Kampala take that ball away to the advantage their side. Tahomera Benson. Ball taken on here by Tahomera. Beating down Basangwa. The second move, of course, Tahomera challenging a down Chad Basangwa into that right back position. Challenge here by Salimosa. Benson Tahomera. Simbe Ibrahim are craving for that ball into the penalty area. Goal kick down here to Kampala Province. Derek Owere played for Chetman Football Club and now at the Soweto Bright Stars in the Ugandan Premier League. Live on Fufa TV, home of Ugandan Sports, and again watching the Fufa Drum, the third edition. Buganda and Acholi having won the previous two editions of the Fufa Drum. Derek Ngovi, Basangwa missed touch. Ball played back here by Kabona Edward to the goalkeeper secondly. Martin Kiza. Monovi Emma controls. Looking for Martin Kiza, good defending away from Sechembe. Simbe Ibra goes in for the shot. Little bit wasted away here for Ibrahim Simbe, formerly at Maida FC and now at Bull Football Club in the Ugandan Premier League. Sematimba Titus, former Budu player, and again playing for Wachiso Giants in the Ugandan Premier League. Playing down to the last 10 minutes of this game, to the end of the first stanza at the Boma grounds in Butaleja. Still Bukedi 0, Kampala Province 0. In the Fufa Drum celebrating our ancestry. Martin Kiza attempts to run away. Chance here for Kampala to take that ball away. Martin Kiza. Everybody twice down here to the Fumbe clan player Martin Kiza for Kampala Province. Changing the format into this edition. Again, we'll be having 16 provinces playing down to the home and away basis, and the winner will be progressing down to the quarterfinals, where of course the games we played home and away, and again we'll be going in for another group where the games we played to a central venue, and we'll be getting the winner into this other edition of the Fufa Drum. Goffin Orioles challenge here from a heavy challenge from the central defender Ngobi Derek. Free kick down here for, taken down quickly, Musisi. Chance again for Bukedi Province. A bit of the energy from the two players, Sematimba and Ngobi Derek. Ball taken down to Ngobi Derek. 36 played. Bukedi Province 0, Kampala Province 0. The Fufa Drum celebrating our ancestry. We're back after the 2-year break due to the COVID pandemic situation in the whole world. But again, footballing matters are back into the Ugandan side. Chance here by Nsimbe, Musisi, Sematimba, Martin Kiza, back to Sematimba. Again, Martin Kiza pushing down to the player by the names of Kabona Edward here for Bukedi Province. Referee has to call down Martin Kiza onto this challenge to Kabona Edward. To be 50-50, but of course, that was a little bit of the pushing here from the Express FC midfielder. But coming in from the referee, appealed the pressures down to the left-footed player, Martin Kiza. Live on Fufa TV, your home of Ugandan sport, and you're watching the Fufa drum, the 3rd edition of the Fufa drum, celebrating our ancestry. Goto Fredson, ball taken down by Salim Musa. Martin Kiza, Sematimba, again back to Martin Kiza, tries to find space, looks down to Chigundu Atha, cross from Chigundu, little bit down here, taken down by Benson Tahomera, cleared away out of the danger, and played down to the safety position here for the Bukedi Province side. After Chigundu played for AC Villa and again playing in now for Express Football Club. Challenger by Kabona Edward. Pressure coming in from Nelson Senkatoka. Kabona again pushed away by Nelson Senkatoka. Win here for Kampala Province side. Chigundu Arthur takes it away, looking for Senkatoka. Sematima tries to control. Ball washed away by Tahomera. Travis Mutiaba, again Mutiaba. Munobi controls. Munobi crosses. Chance for Kampala. Good defending by Tahomera. Back to Martin Kiza. There's the cross away. Young Radia Basangua. That was Nelson Seka took out the chance. Tries to keep in that ball away into the goal area. Down to the hands of the goalkeeper, Sekandi Andrew. 2 players down. The captain, John Revita, and Nelson Senkatoka. Hope they'll be coming back onto their feet. Good challenge, Jan. Bad challenge. A bad clumsy tackle. Here from the Senkatoka down to John Revita. Technical bench down here for likes of Charles Namakola, Abich Komeko. Captain down for Bukedi, John Revita. Secondly, Tahomera Benson. Sematimba, Chigundu, Peter Magambo intercepts. Passing here from Peter Magambo. Chance here for good run here by Nsimbe. Kabona Magamba again. Next to be Goto. Goto crosses. Chance here for Bukedi. And again! Odong Matthew puts the ball to the back of the net. Odong Matthew scores the first goal of the Fufa drum in the 3rd edition. What a finish. Top-notch cross coming in from Goto down to Odong Matthew. And Odong Matthew has it all. Bukedi 1, Kampala Province 0. 40 played at the Bomber grounds here in Butaleja. Good goal it was, and poor defending. Trust me, where was Munobi standing? In for this ball, in for this in swinger. Don Matthew there for Bukedi Province, finding it easy to put the ball to the back of the net. It's Bukedi 1, Kampala Province 0. We're live on Fufa TV, your home of Ugandan sport. And again, the Fufa drum, we say, celebrating our ancestry. The fans are running crazy around the Boma grounds here at the Butaleja site. Back to business, Sali Musa. Ngobi. Down to Were. Run to the pressure. Gets the ball out of the danger in the safety zone. That wasn't Simbe. Ngobi. Sematimba Titus. Play down to Peter Magambo. Ball taken away by Goto Fredson. Pushed away. Free kick down here by Bukedi Province. Taken back quickly here. The referee says no way. That was a bit of the rolling ball into this part of the area. 3 minutes to the end of the first stanza here at the Boma grounds. It's Bukedi Province 1, Kampala Province 0. We're live on Fufa TV, your home of Ugandan sport. Goalkeeper Derek Were conceding one goal into the first stanza. And again, Bukedi have the free kick down here by John Rebita. Rebita takes it down. Good defending by Lomu. Issa Mutiaba Basangwa onto the run, taken down by Sadiq Sechembe. Don Matthew, don't control Zefo Bukedi. Majid Sechembe Sadiq. Easy for Sematimba Titus, taken down by Sechembe. Musisi Rivita Magambo. Tahomera back to Magambo. Down to Kabona. Some bit of good football here from the Bukedi side. Ball taken away by Tahomera. Controlled by Chigundu. Travis Mutiaba from Kampala Province. Martin Kiza. Sematimba Titus. Back to Mutiaba, the young lad. Mutiaba again. Mutiaba for Kampala. Cross here from the Kampala side. Good defending by Revita. If you to play to the end of the first 45, we're live on Fufa TV at the Boma grounds in Butaleja. Bukedi Province 1. Cross here from the Kampala side. Martin Kiza looking for Munobi. Munobi Emma. Munobi again for Kampala. Nelson Senkatuka. Salimusa. Travis Mutiaba. Good ball it is. Sematimba tries to chase that ball away. Running was that ball into that goal area. Good passing here from the young lad. That was the top-notch finish here from celebration here. The dances here from Odong. The shoulders for me. Trust me, that was a top-notch finish from Odong Matthew, a Bukedi Province player. Bukedi Province 1, Kampala Province 0, Sematimba Titus. Moto. Can Goto controls. Goto shoots away. Plotoya by Ngobi. Sematimba. Martin Kiza. Mutiaba tries to look for Senkatuka. Good defending there from John Rebita, but a little bit of the clumsy defending. But of course, not forgetting that will be a corner for the Kampala side. A little bit risky here from Rebita to the goalkeeper Sekandi. Some bit of the poor communication from the central defender and the goalkeeper. Martin Kiza before half time. Kampala with the corner. Martin Kiza. Corner for Kampala side. Back to Martin Kiza. Controls. Crosses again. Kampala with a chance just over the bar, just before half time. Good chance it was for the young lad Richard Basangwa for the under-20 finalist here at the Butaleja grounds. We'll be going in for the goalkeeping side here. Players down here for Kampala side, led by Bugembe Issa, who plays for St. Mary's Chitende. Again, the referee Adoga Shopio blows the halftime whistle to bring the close of business into the first 45 here at the Boma grounds in Butaleja, where of course Bukedi, the hosts, are leading Kampala by a goal to nil. A goal that came in from Odong Matthew after a sweet up-and delivery that came in from Anin Swinger, and that was from Goto, leading on to that goal for the hosting side. Today, the first game of the day on Fufa TV, and we're live from the Boma grounds, Butaleja. It's halftime, Bukedi Province 1, Kampala Province 0.
The heat is high in Butaleja at the Boma grounds, but the intensity is even higher as we launch the Fufa Drum 3rd edition this afternoon. Different teams from the provinces are going to tussle against each other to see which one will win this coveted trophy called the Fufa Drum. Of course, in the tagline celebrating our ancestry. Right now at Butaleja, it is Bukedi hosting Kampala, and the Kampalans have actually gotten a goal down just briefly before we went into the break through Matthew Odong Tayo after a very beautiful build-up. And with me is Godwin Bule. Good afternoon, Godwin.
Good afternoon, Tendo.
You are one of the players who has played for Kampala in actually the first and second edition.
Yeah.
First of all, Kampala has not fared well in these games. What is the problem? We think so many players come from Kampala. Probably when the province games come back, they disappear to their ancestry.
Definitely, Kampala has not fared well, as you've said, Tendo. but it has had the best of players in Kampala, for real, to be talking the truth, because the edition of 2018, 2019, the best players around Kampala, around in the league, to name a few: Daniel Serunkuma, Thomas Iko, Simon Serunkuma, every player. You can see even in this lineup, there's Travis Mutiaba, there's Basangwa, there is Musa Sali, there is Derek Ngowi, top players.
Nelson Senkatu,
Martin Chiza, definitely. And he was in the 2019 setup. But looking at the way they've been playing, it's the way Kampala was playing in 2018 and 2019 editions. Because you think that you are stars, that disadvantages you to gel together, maybe to bring up the picture that may help the team to go forward and win games. That is what is disturbing Kampala right now, because they are good at the football, but their mentality is not about winning. You can see how Bukedi is playing. They have been organized and patient, because they know they are playing against Kampala, full of top players, and that's why they are in the lead right now. Yeah.
Talking about stars, and this is the home of Ugandan sport. We promised to give you everything that encompasses sport in the country and the world, especially if it's Ugandan and it's exclusive. And I have the pleasure to give you breaking news today that Uganda finally won her first ever gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. That gold medal coming from marathon, don't mistake it. Uganda had never won a gold medal in the marathon, and Victor Kiplangat delivered it earlier today, and that is one of the stars coming in, a 22-year-old athlete here. As the home of Uganda sport, we need to actually prioritize everything that happens going back to the game.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the Athletics Federation, congratulations to Uganda, and of course Victor Kiplangat there winning that gold medal in the marathon, the first ever at the Commonwealth Games. Of course, the one that Kiprotich won was in the Olympics, so don't confuse that. Here is the home of Uganda sport, and we shall be giving you all that. Back to the game. Bukedi are not devoid of stars themselves. I'm seeing the likes of John Revita, the captain there. I'm seeing Peter Magambo, the KCC kingpin, today playing in the midfield. I'm seeing Bull captain Fredson Guoto, and then of course one of the players who has traversed the Kenyan sides, Matthew Odong Tayo, who eventually scored the goal there, patrolling the spaces. Ibrahim Simbe leaves behind as if leads the line, and then of course there is Gofino Iroth. So this game is not devoid of stars on both sides, and Abe Chikomeko with his senior there, Charles Namakola, are trying to conjure up a lot of tactics and of course resilience that has left Fred Kajoba and his trusted assistant, Chiwa Paul, trying to scratch their heads to get the breakthrough and probably give Kampala a better result since this drum thing started.
It's been a tough moment for Fred Kajoba and Chiwanuka there on the touchline, because first of all, Kampala was head on toes on Bukedi, because Bukedi was not seeing much of the ball. I saw Martin Chiza getting much of the ball in the wide areas of the left. He was playing, going forward. Even Travis Mutiaba getting some moments there. Basangwa, I saw him in the first moments. In the last moments, he was nowhere to be seen. But in the first moments, he was involved. I even Sematimba, in the first moments, he was involved. But in the last moments, he was not. So Kampala was on top in those moments. Then Bukedi had to sit back because they knew. Because Kampala brought 4-1-4-1 system, meaning Musa Sali was the only sitter, and then the four in front of them there was Basangwa, Travis Mutiaba, Sematimba, and then Martin Chiza, and Nelson Senkatu as the top one. So that enabled them to go forward. But their undoing has been in not using those wide areas, because that system is mainly focused on those wide areas and making those runs. Basangwa, he's a disadvantage to them right now. Martin Chiza was trying to get those crosses, to get the free kicks. But for Bukedi, they've been patient and organized to see that they can handle the pressure in the first few minutes, and that's what they have done. because they knew if they can get...
And then, of course, in the defense, the wide areas you're talking about, there is Edward Kawona on the right and Sadiq Sechembe patrolling the left. Of course, Buganda has not used the wings very well. But again, the setup does not actually give them the impetus to use the wings, because Basangwa is not that left-footed player who will deliver a cross from the right. And Martin Chiza has not stuck to the line on the left. He just goes there a little bit and then comes back. Of course, Travis is not that player you would see going to the wing, because he's trying to move closer to Nelson Senkatuka in the middle, and then that leaves Titus Semas Timber lost. And of course, giving Musa Sali a lot of challenge, trying to work out the midfield and win balls. Fortunately for him, Bukedi is not using the midfield too, but for them they have the wing play. They have the wing play and they deliver the crosses, like the cross that we saw that eventually turned out into goal. 4-1-4-1 system. Sometimes these systems tend to change during the game, especially with the players, and they don't mean anything at the end of the day if you cannot use them very well. What do you think is the challenge bringing the crosses above the first man, who is Benon Tahomera? From the left, every cross has been stopping at him. And then, of course, we know Revita, a very good sweeper. Nelson Senkatuka is not getting those chances. I would think they would try to play closer and pull back for cutbacks, and then have people there to try and score or tap in. Yeah,
definitely. You're right, Tendo. Maybe they can use that approach in order to get something out in the second half, or maybe they can maybe get some players off the bench and try to change this game, because looking at their bench, they have Ruben Chimera, a left wing player who is good on the ball, dribbling and then getting some crosses with the left. Just a pinpointer to the strikers, which Basangwa has failed to do. And they have an orthodox right winger like Kasinda Ibrahim, Bright Stars, playing for Bright Stars. Even Bugembe Issa can play on the right. If Coach Kajoba Fred chooses to remain with that system or to play with that system in the second half, you need an orthodox right winger, an orthodox left winger. Nelson Senkatuka, make sure that he gets the ball. And then these two, either Sema Timba and Travis Mutiaba joins in that attack, because they have not been efficient in the final third. They have missed some opportunities there, like a free kick which Derek Ngobi failed to convert, and then across there the goalkeeper dealt with. But they need to do better in those final phases, because that's what Bukedi has done. Only one chance on goal, and then Odong Matthew in the right place overruns Munovi Emmanuel for a goal for Bukedi.
Talking about that free kick that Ngobi failed to connect to, a point of brilliance there from Travis Mutiaba. Everyone would think that the free kick would cut across the heads, but him looking at the height of Tahomera and all the other defenders, Magambo, he chose to cut the ball as a grass cutter, and it eluded everyone, including, unfortunately, his own teammates, who would not think that he could conjure up something like that. This boy is actually growing in leaps and bounds in terms of the game, even at that age, barely 18 years, not yet.
They were choosing who should take it, but Martin Chiza was like, no, I'm Martin Chiza, you're still coming up, learn from me, and he had to take it. But right now, we are going for the second half. I think...
Yeah, let's go back to Bwanika Lawrence, and we see what Kampala has conjured up, the changes that they have